You know how they say in baseball, swing and a miss. These books, it's a hit and a miss. Let's get into it. First, the hit, Red Clay by Charles Fancher. This book was so good to me. I actually read this on vacation. Well, not on vacation. I read it on the plane ride there and on the plane ride back. I'm not gonna lie, when I go on vacation, I'm on a beach. I'm doing good if I read a chapter. I'm not gonna lie, but I will read in the airport on the way there and on the plane and on the plane back and the Uber back. But I barely read on that vacation. We ain't gonna get into that. But let me tell y'all, because I read this on the ride, the plane ride to our vacation, the plane ride back, and it was so good. If you like multi-generational storylines, this was good. It is about this. It's about two families that have been intertwined over decades. And it starts off with Felix and his family. His dad's Pleasant. It starts off with this one family being enslaved and by another. Then it goes to like sharecropping type situation. And then it leads to something else eventually. But you're essentially following these two families over decades. And the story is being told from the past and then from the present. And it's so good. It did take, to be fair, it took me a few chapters, 10-15% of the book to like really, really get into it. But once I was into it, I was invested. I was like, yeah, I love a good debut novel. I love it. I love a good debut. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. You will experience, if you're anything like me, you will experience all of the emotions while going through it. I mean, I was angry, rightfully so. I was hurt. And then you like get excited because of this budding love. And then you're heartbroken because of this thing over here. Then you annoyed with this group over here. And then you like you just all over the place. And I just feel like it was so well crafted. The story was put together really well, and he really like once the author Charles Fancher got you in and he got you on that hook and you was like in there, you weren't letting go. You needed to know what happened. You wanted to know how the story unfolds. And it was just like, it was good. It did take, like I said, that 10 to 15%. It took me a little bit to like fully invest myself in the story. But once I was in there, I was in there. Like, yeah, literally. It was so good. Like, yeah. And I have seen reviews of this book and I was like, that sounds interesting. I'm going to get it. And I'm glad I did because it did not disappoint. So if you have this on your list, definitely check it out. It's actually really good. It's his debut novel. I can't wait to see what else he's going to write. I really can't. I'm actually really excited. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled because I want to grab the next book because it was that good. It was that good. So that's the hit. Y'all want to see the miss? Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. This was a miss for me. And I've seen great reviews. I have. It ain't for me. It's not the worst book I've ever read. And I've said that about every not good book I've read this year. It's not the worst book I've ever read, but it also is far, extremely far from one of the better ones. Like, it's not good. It follows the main character, Amira, who is supposed to be like 25 or 26 years old. She's 25 and she turns 26. But like, I can't shake the fact that she feels like a teenager, like a legit 16-year-old or something. I don't know. And yes, the whole purpose of the book was she was supposed to be like developing and maturing and like, coming to find herself. But I just feel like that just wasn't it. All of the characters to me were paper thin. There was no development. The storyline had so much potential and it just fell short. It was this weird, obsessive relationship between Amira and her employer. And then her boyfriend and her employee were like two sides of the same coin, and that was weird. And just it's like everything was leading up to something, and then the something just didn't happen. Like it was such a disappointment. And even along the way, I was like, this could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. The same, like what the author was using, those same vehicles that the author was using to like drive the story, it got tired. It was repetitive, not in a good way. It was annoying. Again, the characters felt like they were in high school when really they weren't. It was a lot of things, and yeah, it just wasn't for me. And I thought it would be. I actually got this as a gift. This was a part of the book Advent challenge last year, and that's why I read it. The only reason I didn't DNF this book was because it was a gift. I was trying to show a little gratitude. So I finished it. I did not like it though. So a hit and a miss. A hit and a miss. What y'all think? Have y'all read either one of these? And do you agree? Because I've seen I had a couple of people that I was DMing with on Instagram that said they didn't like this book either. But like the video reviews I've seen of them, they seem to be pretty good. Like the reviews, but I ain't like it. I'm sorry. A hit and a miss. What y'all think? Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you like these? Yes, it wasn't for me. That don't mean it might not be for you. Like read the synopsis and see. But I would also say, I don't know, just be cautious because the storyline, the synopsis seemed way more interesting than the book to me. But a lot of people liked it. So if you liked it, let me know what you liked about it, because a lot of people did tell me they liked it. But for me, you got a hit and a miss. But yeah, all in the same month. Look at that. Okay, that's it, y'all. I'm going to see you on the next one.